Welcome to Relocating to Disney. We got a lot of things to work on in the house, and that takes priority over working on the garage. And there's a mess in the garage that's going to eventually get cleaned up. So out here in the garage, got the storage cabinets. We got a bunch of totes here for storage, moving blankets that are for sale, some tools that I still have to go through, some tables. I got to figure out where I'm going to be storing those. Lots of tools up in those cabinets already, workbenches down here. Those are empty totes. Got the treadmill, kind of a chair that we're going to be using out here. All the shovels and everything are piled up here, but we've got this Rubbermaid system that goes along the wall. There's another one behind me or off to the side of me that will hang all of the shovels and everything. I just have to get it assembled. The parts for it are scattered here on the floor, but I found them, so I'll be putting that together at some point. Lawnmower, I got to start that up, see if it even works, and then I'll probably end up selling it. Came with the house. The refrigerator for the garage, that's going out to the pool to hold toys and stuff like that. And then our next trip out to the recyclers has a lot of this stuff. But what I'm working on today is the garage door opener. And the problem I have is this guy. There's a panel usually over top of this. I took the panel off, but the batteries were dead and I have no idea what the pin is. So I have to reset the pin. I want to share with you that it was very frustrating trying to get this Genie remote button to work and to reprogram it. I did a lot of searching and followed a lot of people's instructions, and it just didn't work. So I'm putting together this video hoping it helps you out. Now, the right information is out there, and what I'm going to tell you is a bit of a duplication, but there's a lot of wrong information out there as well. And some of that wrong information might just be because there's a lot of different Genies out there. But this works with my system. And a lot of the videos that I watched, they don't have you erase the old pin first. And it's not going to work if you don't erase the old pin first. So I'm going to go through the steps and show you. First, we're going to erase the old pin. We're going to tell it to go into program mode. We're going to give it a new pin. And then we're going to go to the garage door opener and tell the garage door opener that we've got a new pin coming. Go back to the device, put in the pin, and tell it to send to the garage opener. So let's go give that a try. I'll walk you through the steps. I'm working with a Genie Pro Max, but my understanding is this should work with almost any Genie. The benefit of this Genie Pro Max is the buttons that I need to hit are on the back side of this. A lot of these Genies, you have to take the cover off or take the front off and follow the antenna to the location of where the button is that you're going to be pressing. But you can see right here, it's on the back of mine. That makes it very convenient for me. Another thing that helps is that I'm tall, so it's fairly easy to reach this. But you may need a ladder if you're trying to repeat the success I'm going to have here in a moment. So right here are the instructions, but if you don't already know the pin, it says consult your owner's manual, and if you don't have the owner's manual, you're kind of out of luck. Well, the first step you have to do is clear out the old pin. And you do that by holding 3 buttons down at the same time. You have to hold this prog, the 6, and the up and down. You hold down program, then 6, and then up down. Now you can follow these instructions. So the instructions say, put in 357 and then the program button. 3, 5, 7, program button. Next, it wants your pin, and the pin has to be from 3 to 8 characters. So we're going to do 1, 9, 9, 0, and then program. Okay, now this device knows what our new code is. We have to now reconnect this to the garage door opener. This is where that learn code button comes in handy. So we're gonna press that and the LED starts blinking. Now some of the instructions I've read say you only have 30 seconds from the time you hit the button on the door opener to do the rest of these steps. I don't know if that's true or not, but let's get going. It says, we're on to this one. Enter your PIN and press the up and down. So the PIN was 1990 up down. Next, you hit the up down 3 times. And every time you do that, back at the door opener, it's gonna, the indicator light will either stay on or off, depending upon what step you're at. So, and if you want, you can run back to the garage door opener and check, make sure everything's working right. So 1, 2, 3. And there you go. Now the garage door works. You wait 30 seconds now. I don't know what 30 seconds is magical for this light to go off, and then you can give it a try. The keypad light is off. So now I'm going to enter the code 1990 and open. And notice how the garage door needs some paint. Yeah, we got a dispute with one of our vendors about that one. We need them to come back and paint that for us. But anyways, that is how you program one of these guys. Now, a very important thing, just remember that 30-second rule. Up here in step 2, from the time you hit the button on your door opener until you get down here to enter that code again, you got less than 30 seconds. And I can't tell you how many times I did this and took longer than 30 seconds and it didn't work. And it got pretty frustrating. Also, remember, if you don't know the PIN, which you're watching this video, so you probably don't know the PIN, you have to reset this box to erase the old PIN. And this took quite a bit of effort to try to figure out how to do that. So it was program 6, up, down. Hold down the program, right? Hold down program, hold down 6, and then hold down the up, down. So those are the really important things. Recap, program 6, that will remove the old code, and then you can just follow the instructions right here.